Hi, guys. Welcome to the podcast, The Dream is to Live. Today we have a special guest, and I know it's kind of late, but this guest is very special for me. Mercy, welcome to the podcast, Soñar es Vivir.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
Oh my God, guys! If you know, it's kind of late, but we're gonna squeeze a few minutes with Mercy. And how you feeling these days, Mercy?
I'm good. I got to be able to spend a week with you and the family, and it's too short, but also perfect amount of time so that I give you some time to miss me.
Definitely. So let's go from to the beginning, Mercy. Where were you born and raised and born?
So I was born in New York, and then I was raised there till I was 5, and then moved down to Virginia, and I kind of traveled a little bit from there. A little Chicago, a little North Carolina, a little Florida, so a little butterfly of everything, but
Wow.
always gonna be in New York.
Oh wow. Yeah, your heart belongs in New York.
Mhm.
And so you were for those who don't know, Mercy is serving in the USA Navy, and it's an honor to have you.
Oh, thank you. I
Ye-
really appreciate that.
So let me ask you this: how did this idea of joining um, the military started? Because I don't know, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, I pictured myself at 18, 19 going to a art school for being able to do creative writing. But things changed, and my twin sister actually was the person who initiated it. And she went and asked me to drop her off to go to the recruiting office. And she was really nervous, so she asked me to go inside with her. And so I did. Ended up talking to the recruiters for a little bit. And financially, I wasn't ready to go to college, and I needed to figure something out fast. So I kind of just bandwagoned on what my sister was gonna do, and just said, you know what, it is what it is, and just kind of like just I guess made a risk, and it kind of paid off. 5 years
Yeah.
later, going 6 years. So
Wow, 6 years. Just saying it sounds easy, but how was the whole training when you started to do the whole in the beginning? How that goes for those who wants to join either the army or the USA's Marines, right? What's the other branches that they have?
you have the Navy, Army, Marines, Air Force, and now we have Space Force. And Coast Guard, but I mean, Coast Guard doesn't really count. If you're military, you know. If you're not, then don't get offended.
Well, it's an honor to have you, Mercy. And for those who don't know, Mercy is a twin. Twin. Where have you been? That's an inside joke that we have. But we say hello to Gabby, her sister twin. She lives in right now. It's in the Carolinas, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So Mercy, for those people who would like to join the military, what would you tell them, like 16, 18, 19 years old girl or boy that is nervous to join the forces? What would you say to that person?
I would just say one, before you leave to join, or even when you're currently in, just create a really strong establishment with your friends and your family and your relationships, because that's what's going to get you through the hardest moments. And also be open minded. You're going to be in places that you probably never imagined yourself to be in. You're going to meet a lot of people from different places. And you just got to be open minded to people. Just make sure that you're not closing yourself off from the experience. I think if you're open to experiences, especially in the military, they always pay forward. But if you're kind of closed off, reserved in your mind about a lot of things, or not open minded, it can get a little tough for you, because you're gonna go a little batshit crazy when you have to deal with all these people that have just different walks of life, whether it's culturally, whether it's like spiritually, race. You're gonna be, challenged in many ways. So I think that, just be open.
Yeah, wow. And a little switch of the conversation. Mercy is engaged. When do you got engaged, Merce?
So I got engaged in 2022. So I have been engaged for over a year, and yeah, we're just planning the wedding. It's been very stressful. We also been taking our time. We were 5 years together. We met at my first duty station in less than a week when I got there, and it kind of just evolved into like me finding my love.
Oh, that is so sweet. Would you like to send a salute or a simple hello to the loved one, the one who got away?
I won't say his name because I don't know who's listening.
Oh,
I,
oh,
he's my bebe, so he knows who he is, and I'm ready to see him when I get home.
oh my God. Yeah, which for those Mercy has been visiting us from Italy, and Mercy, thanks for coming.
Of
I it
course.
just uh, this guest is very important for me because it's not the person that I really love is my daughter Mercy, and just joining us in this podcast. To dream is to live, and soñar es vivir. Because why would I name this program this way? Is because sometimes we forget the chance of keep dreaming. You know, how how's your dreams lately, Mercy? What is your dream that you want that you wish it happened like tomorrow, like tomato?
College to chase my passion, which always was creative writing. Whether it was writing my own books, screenwriting for TV shows, commercials, movies, always something that I was like really passionate about. Even since I was a kid, and you know that, and family knows that. So now I'm going back to school this year, and I'm just trying to get my degree and um, just kind of pursue that passion and fall in love with it all over again. Even though my main job is completely the opposite of what I want to do, it's a 9 to 5, you're clocking in, clocking out, doing administrative work, counting finances, and I hate math. There's no creativeness. You have your 1, 2, 3 instruction and you just follow it. But I just want to really fall in love with writing again. That's my dream.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, Mercy, thank you for coming on for the
Of
podcast. You're
course.
such a trooper. I love you so much, and it's like I say, it's an honor of having you. And thank you for taking your time.
Of course, I love you so much and thank you for having me. And I'm very honored to be on this podcast. And I will be watching all the way from Italy for all the new episodes coming out. So I love you and thank you for having me. I'm very blessed to be here.
All right, that's it. That's the wrap up. We're gonna wrap it up tonight. Thank you, everybody, and I'll check you guys out later. Good night.